Hello everyone. How long has it been, fellas? How long has it been, fellas?
Huh? Good long
Time for our very first training session for the 2021 RDW. Hope you guys enjoy.
Well, I've already started stretching. I suggest stretching so it don't hurt.
Start stretching.
Oh!
Ow.
Old man noises ensue.
I did some stretching yesterday. The beginning of the video is just going to be a stretching. It's called editing, my friend. Exiting, my friend.
I remember working out at Coffeyville one time after I got off work from Walmart, like 10 o'clock. There was some guy doing bench presses. It was just me and him in the gym. And he just, ah! Ah! Like, oh, wow. He had like 30 pounds on it. So my stance is starting off, defensive, offensive stance. The way your stance is, you should be able to touch the ground when you're on there. Whenever you're in a defensive stance, so your offensive one, that's your lead leg that you're at right now. Stay where you're at, right there. See where your body weight's at? Hold your head. So whenever you're triangle like this, if you think about it, if somebody yanks down your head, where's all that, where are you gonna go? Down like that. But, if you're in a defensive stance, if you're square and you're low, what you want to do is you want to be low to the ground, square shoulders. So kind of think of it like a line. So I'm just going to do a simple head game like I did before. Same hand to the right. Stay as much up as you can. I'm going to attempt, I'm going to slowly do it so you can practice it. Going for a double leg. So I'm going to get down to the position and then I'll tell you what to do for that. Okay, so what do you think you do? Draw your hips back. Yeah. One thing you can do is if you rotate your hips into my head and then put all your weight into my head and get down as low as possible. And you force them down like that. Yeah. This is what it's going to pretty much look like when I do it. So practice that like 5 minutes. So all your weight. So you got to be thinking about your hips is going to be the driving force to make your head go down. All right, Josh. So I want to see your defensive stance. Your legs should be shoulder length apart.
Be like you're defending yourself.
This is how I understand.
So why don't you do? Get your legs shoulder length apart. Squat. Now you want to be like a line. So you're going to have head up, chest up, back straight, and low. The lower you are, the better your defense. As long as you're a little bit. You just want to be on your toes, on the balls of your feet, able to just react. I'm going to slowly go in for a double leg. Right before I get to you, I want you to sprawl. Put your hips. Any separation you can make, do it. The most important thing about takedowns, Mike, is level changes. So you're up here, and that's the whole point of the offense. You have your leg out here. You want to think about like another line here. Your head, chest, knees, and toes. So same thing with your head before, how you're an offensive stance, your feet like that. Offensive is more for your assaulting in. So it's gonna be harder to get head control. If this is all in a line, that's your most secure position. Defensive stance, drill.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
And then how would you do like... And then I would go, ah!
Yeah, like so. Okay.
So I would put up, down.
It'd be the same way. Approach him here.
Oh, this way.
And then you get your head position's key here. Drive up, and then take it.
Yeah.
Or, as Dylan would say, if you're facing Austin, pick him up, find the nearest table, break him.
See, Austin's
So
size.
I will switch.
If you're facing an opponent that's not going to give you enough time to, like, it's going to take a while to get a fluid motion down. I'll get your leg in the center, have it go down, bring your shorter leg up, and then drive. Sometimes, depending on how weak they are, if you're a lot stronger than the opponent, you don't need to put that other leg down. You don't need enough driving force. Mike, when you're working on a sprawl, go and work on your double leg. So you do it.
It's the this and then
Yeah.
it's the this. I don't want to put this. I want to put this leg down and not put this leg down. Well, knee weight to the ground. Put my knee weight to the ground. Way too
Alright.
close. Way too close to me. Way too far.
All right, pause back there. Go back to where you were. So what I saw there, after you got grabbed, the issue was you were standing like
This
this.
I had gotten back.
Yeah. So that's like.
But I wasn't.
I mean, you can still push me down.
He can push you down. You gotta be smart here, because like if you drive him down and flip, he could get you in a really bad spot if he's good.
I was like, get that quote out of my face.
One thing with guillotines that I learned is most times you want to do this, people try and do that. Instead of like trying to go up here like this.
Oh.
Alright, do it to him. Okay, so
Instead of doing this.
Like lift and turn.
let's just say you're doing a forward headlock.
Yeah.
What you want to do when you're doing like this, you want to cup his chin. You hold my hands at. And that really helps. And then once you're gonna go, let's say you're just holding too much weight, I'm putting all my weight into it. That's pretty uncomfortable, right, Mike? See my shoulder?
Yeah, you
My
can't
shoulder's
turn his
going
head
right
because
into
your
his
hand
spine. Yep. So, and if I want to go for a lock, the biggest thing is head control. One thing that we practice a lot is head control on stand-up fights. So forehead to forehead, and try and angle, shift back and forth to get head control. So let's say we're wrangling. You get head control. There you go.
Oh.
There you go, Mike. You got head control there. So what would happen if your hands are all out like that? We're squaring up, shuffling, grab your head, get head control, pull you to the side, I control everywhere you go. So I noticed, Mike, when we used to wrestle, like stances, hand fighting, collar and elbow, under overs, things like that are things that we really need to work on. Because if you notice, like with your match, you guys kind of just ran at each other.
Yes, and went,
And he's teaching you all the basics of wrestling. I'm just about survival.
so
Let's do a spar to takedown. Once you take down, you stand up and reset. And you're good. Mike was doing the same thing to me there. And if you notice, I got my hips back to create space, and then I circled
Then you
out and
push
pushed
him
his
down.
arm around. I think you technically. I didn't use that as a takedown.
I think I was down. But I was like, what was the thing? The leg. Which leg?
This is random, but this is one of the worst things you can do. So let's say somebody's on top of you. How did you get
I
out?
would try to spin around and then get up and push away.
Okay. So
See what
I
I
don't know
can
how
do.
to do that
If you
from
do
there.
that, I can literally sit here and just be like,
So this is one of the tougher things to do. So what you want to do is feel the triangle as you're going up. Hips out. Get to one thing I did one time during the week. I have long legs and this is terrible. I decided chest up, leg out. You know what happened to me? The guy circled around and got me in a cross-face cradle, and he went the other way, and then rolled me through my back like that, and got me in a cradle.
it's also good to train yourself. Be ready for anything.
Stay on your toes, Josh. Keep circling your hips out, create hip separation. Try and get behind him. Get your legs behind him. Yeah, just keep circling back. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
My thing was, I was like, as long as he's squeezing on my head, he can't do anything. So I just get to the point where I know I can slip out really quick before he can grab me again.
Yeah, and then if he's there, you just went faster than he
Well,
did.
at that
Or
point,
an
he's just
angle.
squeezing on my head.
Yeah.
So all you can do is like give me a temporal headache. And so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait till his arms get tired.
The worst thing you can do at that point is go to the ground. So, Mike, I want you to play defensive. I want you to defensive isn't live, but defensive. I want you to try to go for a double leg. Live. I don't care what you do before that, just try and end it with a double leg. If it doesn't work, reset and just keep doing it.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm good.
There's a problem going up against me.
There goes that I have a hard time wanting to quit.
So, tactical ring situation here with Michael. Be smart. And he rotated towards the couch. So I can't lean back into the move. Be careful when you're rolling. It's a good back.
I'm just gonna do a bunch of kung fu karate bullshit like this. That's what I'm waiting for you to stop doing. You're too long for that.
And guess what?
Double submission locked in! Last time. No, that was me. Uh-oh, Dylan, you're in trouble now.
Oh no. You got overconfident though.
It's just big toes.
Never mind.
I have the big toes.
Yes, my toes. I was about to tip that way. That's just That's a tap. I was tapping with my foot, you asshole.
I was like, not the froggy.
Oh, God damn it.
You know what I would do, Mike? Sheet! Oh! Do the white noise! Beat the Dylan!
and
I didn't know where I was. I was like, why is he putting me on the ground?